Oh my God. One of my favorite Ben Bailey stories. What? I'm going to tell you the story and then you just correct me if how accurate it is, because I've told other people this story.
Okay.
I've told other people this story.
All right.
You're working at the Comedy Store. Louie Anderson shows up. Do you know the story already?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Hey, you tell it, man.
I told it on the Urban Myth, and there's actually a better ending since then because Louie has now heard me having told the story.
I don't know who I told this story to, but
it's a long story, dude.
Just tell it.
I'll tell a quick version.
Tell a quick version.
I'm a young. First we have to preface the whole thing. I'm like 18. It's Father's Day. My mother wakes me up, gets me out of bed, and she says, "It's Father's Day. Go get your father a gift." Sends me to the mall. I'm roaming around the mall looking for a gift for my dad.
I told this story wrong.
Did you really? So I go to the mall. I'm looking for a gift for my dad. I see a big display in the bookstore. It's Father's Day. There's a big display. It says, "Dear Dad, letters to my father." A book by Louie Anderson. I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll get this for my dad. I don't read anything about it. I have no idea what it's about. Just that it's here's a nice Father's Day book.
Yeah.
So I buy it for my dad. I give it to him. I never hear anything about it. Maybe a year goes by or something. I'm like, "You ever read that book?" And he's like, "Yeah, I started it." I'm like, "What'd you think of it?" He's like, "I didn't really know what to think." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I still don't know anything about it. I haven't really paid attention to it. Yeah. But so then, flash forward several years, I'm out here in LA and I'm just starting to do stand-up and I'm hanging at the service bar at the store and in comes Louie. And I'm excited, he's a big-time fucking comedian, a hilarious, great comic. And I'm like, holy shit, it's Louie Anderson. And he starts talking to me. We start talking to each other. And then slowly I realize that I'm interested in Louie because he's this great comedian. But maybe he's interested in me for some other reason, It's and I can't remember exactly what happened, but at some point it kind of became apparent that Louie's kind of hitting on me.
Yeah.
And I realized that I've been so excited about sitting there talking with Louie fucking Anderson that I'm leading the guy on and don't really realize it. So I say to him, "I'm sorry, I maybe have given you the wrong idea. I didn't realize you were gay." And he says, he goes, "Haven't you read my book?" I'm like, "Holy shit." I gotta go, dude. I gotta go call my dad. I gotta go call my dad right now. I bought him your fucking book for Father's Day.
You read my book
8 years ago. So I think what
do you think about it? Have you read the book? You idiot. Yeah, I read it, Ben.
And then it gets even funnier because that book is not the book that he's talking about. The book that he's talking about is his newer book that he's released since that book.
Yeah.
In which he comes out and says that he's gay. In the previous book, which is the one that I bought for my dad, it's all about how his father was an abusive dad, and he was just a horrible father. That's what I bought my dad for Father's Day. So I told this story on Urban Myth. Remember we used to do the storytelling night?
I fucked that story up so bad.
I'm curious about yours. But so wait, dude. So I told that story on Urban Myth, and we recorded it, and you can watch it on the Amazon or whatever. You can get it. I have more people calling me going, "Oh, that Louie Anderson story is fucking hilarious," and I'm always like, you know what? I was a little drunk that night. I don't remember exactly all the details. I hope I haven't fucking pissed Louie off or whatever. So,
yeah.
And that's just in my head, So then I'm in Montreal, a year after I've told the story, or 6 months later, and I see Louie sitting there in the lobby of the hotel, and I'm like, "Oh, there's Louie Anderson. Maybe I should go and say hello and whatever." So I go over to him and I go, "Hey, Louie, I'm Ben Bailey. Do you remember me?" And he goes, "Oh, I remember you. You're a great kisser." You just made a great story 10 times better because now I have a great fucking ending for it.
I needed a tag. Thanks, Louie.
Thanks, Louie.